गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु कृपा जशी, गुरु कृपा जशी, गुरु कृपा जशी दया सागराची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू. सहज तुझी क्रांती, तुझी भव्य मूर्ती, सहज तुझी क्रांती, तुझी भव्य मूर्ती, सहज तुझी क्रांती, तुझी भव्य मूर्ती, सहज तुझी क्रांती, सहज तुझी क्रांती, तुझी भव्य मूर्ती, भक्तांची कैवारी, भक्तांची कैवारी, भक्तांची कैवारी अशी तुझी कीर्ती, भक्तांची कैवारी अशी तुझी कीर्ती, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू. तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती, तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती, समर्पणाच्या निर्गुणात दिसे तुझी आकृती, समर्पणाच्या निर्गुणात दिसे तुझी आकृती, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू. तुझे नाम मंत्र मुखी तुझे गायन, तुझे नाम मंत्र मुखी तुझे गायन, तुझे नाम मंत्र निरपेक्ष भक्ती चरणी अर्पण, निरपेक्ष भक्ती चरणी अर्पण. गुरु माऊली निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू. समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकरांची, समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकरांची. समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकराची. समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकराची. तुझ्या ठाई देखिली शक्ती ईश्वराची, तुझ्या ठाई देखिली शक्ती ईश्वराची. गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची. गुरु कृपादशी, गुरु कृपादशी, गुरु कृपादशी दया सागराची. गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची. गुरु माऊली तू, गुरु माऊली तू, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची.
This is going to
Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji and settle down. Let us all open both of our hands towards Shri Mataji. And as we look at Shri Mataji, let us try to be thoughtless. Let us begin with keeping aside everything that we have been doing or we have to do later. Let us keep aside all thoughts so we can truly be in meditation, so we can connect to Shri Mataji. Let us empty our hearts out to Shri Mataji. Let us bring our attention on our fingertips. And as we prepare ourselves all over the world to worship Shri Mataji as our Guru, let us also prepare ourselves to know ourselves and to understand what Shri Mataji means when Shri Mataji gives us the affirmation that I am my own Guru. Let us try to absorb vibrations coming from Shri Mataji's picture, from our fingertips onto our full palms, and from there towards our arms. Our attention is the carrier of vibrations. So as we take our attention from our fingertips towards our arms, we'll start feeling the vibrations that are already flowing into our nerves. So before directly trying to go into meditation, let us connect to Shri Mataji through these vibrations. Let us pray in our hearts, Shri Mataji, please bless us all with your divine vibrations. Shri Mataji, please give us all the ability to absorb your divine vibrations into our nerves. Shri Mataji, please give us these vibrations so we can know ourselves. Let us see if we can slowly start becoming thoughtless. We might have to put some conscious effort in the beginning, and later it will become effortless to go into thoughtlessness, in thoughtless awareness. Let us take a couple of deep breaths. as we bring our attention from our fingertips towards our palms, and from there towards our wrists, from there towards our elbows, onto our arms. As Shri Mataji has said, this all-pervading power that is spread all around us, after realization, we can feel it in our central nervous system. So let us express that desire to Shri Mataji, that Shri Mataji, please let us feel this all-pervading divine power of yours in our central nervous system. Let us slowly close our eyes. Let us try to continue to absorb vibrations coming from Shri Mataji. These are the vibrations that will give us the knowledge of our own chakras, of our spirit, of our Mother Kundalini, so we can cure ourselves, clean ourselves, and also help others. Shri Mataji, we surrender all our ego and superego at your divine lotus feet. We also surrender all our worries, thoughts, attachments, fears at your divine lotus feet. Shri Mataji, please give us your divine vibrations and please clean our instruments. Let us now take our complete attention on our Mother Kundalini in our sacrum bone. With all our love and respect for our Mother Kundalini, we can pray to Shri Mataji that Shri Mataji, it is only by your grace that we were able to get our self-realization. Shri Mataji, it is only by your grace that our Kundalini was awakened. Shri Mataji, please forgive us for any ignorance that we may have shown towards our self-realization, our Mother Kundalini, and our spirit. Let us very slowly raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. And while doing so, let us try to take our attention on the movement of our Mother Kundalini from the central channel rising from the sacrum bone, coming up to each chakra. Let us raise our Kundalini together for the first time. Let us put our head back and tie one knot on top of our head. Let us collectively raise our Kundalini for the second time as we raise our attention from our sacrum bone throughout each chakra. Bring our attention above our head, put our head back and tie two knots. Let us do it third time, collectively, very slowly, without any rush. Let us put our head back and tie three knots. Now let us see if we can feel any strands of our Mother Kundalini coming up. And very slowly, let us take Bandhan now. Without any rush, let us take our right hand from above our head towards the right and back from above our head. Let us make sure our attention is on the protection that is being formed around us. Let us see if we take Bandhan with complete attention, without any rush, with complete faith in our heart that this is the protection of Shri Mataji given to me, and it is my responsibility that I take it properly for my own protection from any negativity, from any sickness, from any negative thoughts. Let us bring both of our hands towards Shri Mataji again. Let us see if we feel more vibrations after taking Bandhan. Can we feel an inward flow of vibrations on our hands? It can be cool, warm. It can just be neutral flow of vibrations that we can feel. To feel is important. If you are feeling any catches, let us not think about it right now. Let us surrender that to Shri Mataji. We can always cleanse ourselves in foot soaks. If we need candling, we can clear them out. At this point, let us just take our attention towards positivity. That is the vibrations coming from Shri Mataji. As we take our attention more and more towards positivity, the power of negativity decreases. And these catches, they become powerless. Let us experience that for ourselves. Let us now keep our right hand on our heart. Let us now take our attention inside of our heart. The organ heart, which is right behind our sternum bone, slightly tilted towards the left. Let us take our attention on our spirit inside of our heart, which is very beautifully described as a cool flame of vibrations, the size of our thumb, inside of our heart. Let us see if we can take our attention there. Let us say here in our hearts, Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Shri Mataji says this is the biggest mantra. So let us use it. Let us experiment it for ourselves. Shri Mataji, it is only by your grace that we got our self-realization. Shri Mataji, please let us now feel our spirit within. By your grace, please let this self-realization be established completely. Let us ask ourselves, have we realized ourselves? Have we felt our spirit? The first day of our self-realization, the experience of that, so elevating. Have we done enough to sustain it? Do we feel our Mother Kundalini every day? Do we feel our spirit every day? Do we give ourselves that time every day? Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Please let me feel my true self in my heart. When we say, Shri Mataji, please make me my own guru, we'll have to first feel, what are we? Who am I? Find the pure spirit. Have I felt it? With that desire today, let us express our intense prayers to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please let us feel our spirit within. so we can become our own Guru. Srimataji, I'm not this body, mind, ego, superego, fears, thoughts, but I am the pure spirit. I am pure and clean. I am blemish free. Srimataji, please let me feel that self. Srimataji, please open my heart. Please remove all impurities, all anger, all jealousy, all negative feelings about myself and others. Please purify my heart. Srimataji, please remove all the negative clouds that are covering my spirit. Keeping our eyes closed, let us now take our right hand on top of our head, on our Sahasrara. Let us bow down a bit, stretch out our fingers towards the sky, press and move the scalp clockwise. Here let us take our complete attention where we have kept our hand, on our Brahmarandhra, from where the Kundalini comes up. Let us say here in our hearts, Srimataji, verily you are the queen of our Sahasrara. Srimataji, verily you are Sri Sahasrar Swamini. Verily you are Sri Adi Shakti. Verily you are the giver of moksha. Srimataji, please open our Sahasrara and please be seated in the lotus of our Sahasrara. Srimataji, please bless us all with thoughtless awareness. Keeping our eyes closed, let us slowly raise our right hand a couple of inches above our head and see if we can feel our Mother Kundalini coming up. Let us see if we can feel cool or warm breeze or any kind of movement, tingling, pricking, or any upward pull without putting any pressure on our eyes, eyebrows, or forehead. Let us just observe what we feel. Let us raise our right hand as high as we can feel our Mother Kundalini or the vibrations coming from our head. Let us see if we can raise our attention to that height. Let us fix our attention there. Take our right hand back. Let us now try to sit straight as much as we can without putting any strain on our back, and take our complete attention above our head at the point that we raised our hand. Let us see if we can be in thoughtless awareness for a couple of seconds. As we raise our attention higher and higher, more strands of Kundalini can come up. And as our Sahasrara remains open, any badhas, any sickness, any problems, any obstacles in our life, in our ascent, can come out of our Sahasrara. So let us take our complete attention a couple of inches above our head. At this point, let us not get distracted by any thoughts, any catches. Let us just take our complete attention at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji above our Sahasrara. Some of us might not feel instantly, but as we keep our attention there, we'll see that our Madhu Kundalini will start rising. Let us have a pure and strong desire in our heart to connect to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, verily you are our Guru. Shri Mataji, only you are our Guru and nobody else. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please let me feel my spirit. Please make me my own Guru. Keeping our attention on top of our head, let us give vibrations to our void. With our right hand, let us keep our hand on our void, on our Bhavsagar. Our void which contains our Nabhi Chakra, our Swadhisthana, and all the organs. Let us give vibrations. Let us take our attention also inside of our void, in the abdomen. As soon as we take our attention inside, the vibrations will follow. Here, let us now try to absorb vibrations from our left hand, and we are giving it with our right hand to the void. Let us try to keep our attention inside of our void and also on top of our head. Here, let us say in our heart, Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya. Please be awakened in our void in the form of Shri Adi Guru. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please be awakened in the form of all 10 primordial Gurus in our void. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please let Vishwa Nirmala Dharma be awakened in us. Let us now give clockwise bandhan to our void. While we are doing it, this is not just a physical movement of our right hand, but we are giving vibrations from our right hand to the void, to the inside of void. And with this, let us pray in our heart, Shri Mataji, by your grace, please let your divine vibrations cleanse our void. Please remove all impurities, all confusions, all wrong knowledge from within us. Let us take our attention inside of our void and see if we can feel the coolness spreading in our void. Srimataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Srimataji, please make me my own Guru. Let us introspect here for a couple of seconds. Do I live my life according to the Vishwa Nirmala Dharma principles that are put up by Srimataji? Am I compassionate in true sense with everybody equally? Or am I attached to certain people? Do I understand that Srimataji is my Guru? Srimataji is the giver of self-realization and everybody else is an instrument of Srimataji. Here we can also say, Srimataji, please give us the courage to stand against any compromise related to Vishwa Nirmala Dharma, related to my ascent and my Guru Tattva. For a couple of more seconds, let us give vibrations to our void. Let us try to absorb vibrations from the left hand and give it to our void so that our Guru principle is awakened within us. Srimataji, please awaken our Guru principle within us. Please let us express our Guru principle in our actions, in our treatment to others. Keeping our attention in our void and on top of our head, let us say the mantras to the 10 primordial Gurus. Let us make sure our attention is on vibrations. Let us see how we feel the difference in vibrations after saying each mantra, as every mantra is an invocation to that particular deity. Shri Raja Janak. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Raja Janaka Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Abraham. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Abraham Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Moses. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Moses Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Zarathustra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Zarathustra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Confucius. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Confucius Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo. Shri Lao Tse. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lao Tse Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namaha. Shri Socrates. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Socrates Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Paigambar Muhammad. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Paigambar Muhammad Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo. Shri Guru Nanak. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Guru Nanak Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Shirdi Sainath. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shirdi Sainath Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namaha. Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Srimataji, please bless us all with the principle of all 10 primordial masters. Srimataji, please awaken the Vishwa Nirmala Dharma within us. Srimataji, please awaken the seeking within us. Our self-realization itself was never our goal. It was only the beginning. Let us pray to Srimataji to give us all the techniques to establish our self-realization and always to be in connection with ourselves. From our void, let us now take our right hand back on our lap towards Srimataji. Let us take our attention from our void to our heart. On our spirit. Let us raise our attention from our heart to our Vishuddhi. From our Vishuddhi to our Agya, just under, just below our Brahmarandra. And from there, let us take our attention on Sahasrara. Let us now raise our attention a couple of inches above our head. If we are easily feeling our Mother Kundalini, we can just raise our attention as high as we can. If we are not feeling, there's nothing to worry. We can just keep our right hand on our Sahasrara and pray to Srimataji to come into our Sahasrara. And then raise our attention higher. Srimataji, please bless us all with our complete realization of ourself, of our spirit. Let us meditate in silence for a minute above our Sahasrara in complete thoughtlessness, in complete thoughtless awareness. If any thoughts are coming, we can just say not now, or not this, or neti neti. Let us now listen to small excerpts of Shrimataji. We can pray here that Shrimataji, please give us the ability to absorb your divine words in complete thoughtless awareness. Let us listen to Shrimataji's talks, keeping our attention there.
Can you love a person who is distressful, one who is aggressive, one who is hot-tempered, one who cheats you? Can you love such a person? You cannot. Then, how can you love yourself when you have these qualities? When you do this to yourself? So the first thing is the pure love for yourself. Pure love. It's such a great thing to have pure love. So now you have got self-realization. Means you know what you are. You know what beautiful thing you are. When that is so, you should try to love yourself. And when you start loving yourself, you are not bothered about all nonsensical things. Now this pure love is one of the most beautiful things you have, which you can do to yourself. When you are selfish, you are not loving yourself. When you are unkind, you are not loving yourself. When you are aggressive, you are not loving yourself. Because you are loving all these bad things, but yourself is pure. It's absolutely pure and beautiful. And it loves all that is beautiful and good. So this is the beginning of your self-realization. When you realize how important is yourself, you don't have wrong ideas about yourself. You don't justify all the wrong things you do. Because you understand that is a blemish on yourself. Face yourself in the most honest manner. And you'll be amazed to see how nice it is just to see the pure self shining within you. When that self starts shining, you start seeing many other things which you have not seen so far. And one of them you see is that love is not only for yourself, but for everyone. It's a pure love for everyone else. It's not only for yourself. It's very surprising. When you really love yourself, then your love is for yourself. And you start spreading that love in such a manner that you beautifully love others. You don't love for money. You don't love for some advantage, for some power, or for some gain, but you love for love. So she is born out of the Guru principle. And this Guru principle starts working in you when you have this Lakshmi principle awaken you. Not money, I am not saying money. It's the Lakshmi principle. When you start thinking, what sweet thing I should give to another. When you start thinking, what should I do for others? You have to be extremely sweet, soft, not dry people. How to express my love? So first thing is, as the sea spreads its wings and says, all right, let the sun take away my water. Let me boil. Let it become the clouds. In the same way, you people have to understand that unless and until I allow the sun, that's the spirit, to evaporate this water from me, means to give to others, how will I develop this Guru principle within myself? You cannot have salt in the sea water unless until you evaporate it. So you cannot become a Guru unless and until you allow the evaporation of this water, of this wealth, the money that you have. But if you are not matured enough, like the sea, then you will remain at a level that, like mad, collecting all the muck of the world and ultimately end up in some lunatic asylum. Because all maryadas are lost, all dharma is lost. Without Guru principle, how can you have dharma? You do not think of anybody else, you do not even think of your father, mother or anyone. You don't think of your collective work, you don't think of the world. That's too much. So you become small. But when this Lakshmi Tattva starts, that's the first inkling of love. Love for others. I know you all love me very much, but it's not complete reflection of your mother. You have to love each other and share everything with each other, with love. Then this first light of love, Lakshmi, starts showing in you In that light, when you move, become very deeply generous. Enjoy your generosity.
Let us meditate in silence with our attention on the vibrations on our hands, in our void, in our heart, on top of our head. We may have attended a number of Guru Pujas, but this Guru Puja, let us ask for something greater to Shrimati. Let us ask for the true experience of our spirit as our Guru, so we can take Shrimati as our Guru. Let us slowly open our eyes and look at Shrimati again. Let us see if we feel the difference in the expression of our love towards Shrimati now and what we were feeling in the beginning. Let us try to sustain our connection, our vibrations, and gain something higher in the upcoming Guru Puja. Let us do a collective namaskar to Shrimati. Thank you, Shrimati, again and again for all the blessings, for all the protection, and all the forgiveness. Let us again, very slowly, without disturbing our vibrations, raise our Kundalini collectively and take Bandhan. With our complete attention on vibrations, without getting distracted by any thoughts, without rushing, with complete respect to our Mother Kundalini. With the vibrations flowing in our hands, let us also make the arch of protection of vibrations around us so we can sustain our self-realization. Jai Shrimati Ji.